Hey guys, gals and non-binary pals. Welcome back to our Storytime. The thing about the Sanders household is that it never gets boring, because it never stays peaceful for long, especially ever since Fusion became a...
Yeah, we get it. Everything changed when the Fusion attacked. God, this series is really predictable. Your creativity really needs to stop slacking off on the sunshine and rainbow bullcrap. Fusing is so stupid. Everyone is better off by themselves. And anyway, this series really needs some more Remus injected to it.
Yeah, alright, fine. You're the star of today. Just don't interrupt me, and please, for the love of crafters, keep it PG. I am the narrator.
No promises!
Oh dear. In the last weeks, the Sanders household became even more turbulent with the constant troublemakings of Roman and Remus. Suddenly, and with no prior warning or discussion, the darker half of the twins started to share a room with his fancier brother, to Roman's dismay.
You can't be serious! I am seriously talented for architecture, I would say. Though maybe I could add a suspiciously phallic tower for good measure. I know how much you love your Disney crap. We do not speak of that cursed VHS tape in this household. You have your own garbage dump of a room. Redecorate that abomination, not mine. No, but that's not nearly as fun. Why should I care? My privacy is getting violated by your horrible taste. Kiddos, can you keep it down a bit? We were just in the middle of Virgil's session. Give it up. They just need to tire themselves out. You just love watching this unfold, admit it.
These fights between Roman and Remus have become more and more...
Spicy?
What? No!
Bloody?
Didn't we just talk about interrupting? I was gonna say frequent.
Boring! I need my own space for crafter's sake! Is that so hard to get through your thick skull? I think you just don't like looking in the mirror when anyone can see I am such an improvement. I don't know what your problem is. This looks much better. My problem is you! Just get out of my life! Fine. What the hell? I didn't... Forget it. Stupid trash man.
It's been a few days since that fight when Remus left the house. He still hasn't returned. Though Remus has been known to disappear for some time and show up whenever he pleases.
Boom! Yeah! Just like that!
The others were starting to get worried.
We should put Remus pizza in the fridge. Maybe it will still taste like something edible when he reheats it later. The pineapple thing again? Even I have to admit that I have strong feelings on pineapple on pizza. I'm really concerned about Remus. Maybe that reckless bastard cracked his gem. Again. Yeah, I'm the screw-up again. You can all say it. Not a surprise. What? No, Roman! That is not the point, Princey. But yes, your highness could really use a kick in his royal butt. Leave him alone, snake. Virgil! Thanks for the meal. I'm done. What, you're gonna lay in me some more? Long ago, there were a couple of gems. Are you serious? I thought you'd enjoy a good fairy tale. Long ago, longer than it seems, there was a special place, where living things left no trace. Vivid memories of it still haunt my dreams. Suddenly, some day from its ground, a gem appeared, cold blue as the sky he'd only just found. Straight to work, by the book, nothing else on his mind. Smart, calm, collected, a fellow of the thinking kind. That purpose was his guide, no feelings needed. He was the logical side. On another day from the very same ground, another gem appeared, with a warm coloration of pink and rosé ounce. Cheerful, paternal, a caretaker for the others when they'd arrive. He was the emotional side. Morality was supposed to be his purpose, but he was so fascinated by the world outside their surface. The heart was ecstatic, swept away by the beauty he saw, but what was his fascination for? These new feelings were only problematic. So why? The mind sparked curiosity. Surely this must be a mistake. That was not why he was made. The program didn't give him that quality. So then why? They decided they would explore this together. So they left into the nether. When I emerged, I was alone, a green gem confused on its own, waiting beneath hard stone, waiting for someone, waiting for something, waiting for my purpose. Shouldn't there have been someone with the answers? Shouldn't there have been someone to take care of me? Why am I alone? Why am I? Why? I closed my eye. Confusion. Was everything a lie? Corruption. The next time I opened my eye, I saw the sky. The heart embracing me, the mind showing concern, healing tears dripping on me, familiarity for which I yearned. When they took me back to that place, I was greeted by a new face, or rather two, seeming identical in nature, though with a wildly different flavor. What happened between them I cannot say, for I was preoccupied with my own stress and disarray. I knew I was strong, caring, even cunning, driven by self-preservation. So I gave myself purpose. See that as selfish, I don't care. Being deceit, I have no thought for you to spare. Days after days went by. The yellow one ventured outside, while the other one stayed by my side. We were always close by that place, till the day the purple protector would emerge. He would not be left alone in this vast space. Any trace of loneliness would be purged. That was long ago, longer than it seems, in a place I still see in my dreams. I've never heard of this that way. Well, honesty is usually not my strong suit, but since I seem to be on a roll, I'm sorry I yelled at you. Remus He means a lot to me. We were always together for a good chunk of my existence. I didn't mean to drive him away. I don't know why he's acting so clingy lately. I just got irritated. Kind of funny how you two are so close while between him and me, well, maybe the story has another perspective we both don't know about. Maybe. Only one way to find out. Did you just rhyme that on purpose? Do you think he went back? Probably. It is his favorite pouting spot after all. I'm coming with you. Oh, dearie, you don't have to. I know you don't particularly like that place. Neither do you. Besides, someone has to keep you from doing stupid stuff. You two together? That's about to be a disaster. Don't count us out. I want to at least bring him his pizza. He would have eaten it cold out of the fridge anyway. He would have eaten it out of the garbage. Let's get my brother back.
With determination, they stepped on the portal and... What the... Remus, did you eat page 7?
My deodorant ran out and I was feeling snacky.
Crofters give me strength. Well, everybody, that apparently concludes today's story time. See you in the next.
A two-parter? Seriously? Who do you think you are?
If you hadn't interrupted me all this time, I would have made it in one episode.
Don't blame me for your lack of talent.
What? A two-parter? In my household? Well, first things first. Hey there, welcome back and thank you so much for watching. So, yeah, as you've probably guessed from the, cliffhanger, I'm pulling a Thomas and wanted to make a two-parter. Emphasis on wanted to, because originally I had planned to create, both parts together and have them uploaded, a week apart from each other, but because of current events that complicate a lot of things, that didn't happen. So, yeah, I'm really sorry, but the part 2 video is certainly gonna take a while to be finished. I hope you understand, and I'm really sorry. I'm gonna do my best to keep working on it regularly. The script is done. Holly is really excited about it. And speaking of Holly, my girl, thank you so much again for lending me your voice. Oh my god. It was so fun recording with you again, and you did amazing. You did so good. I love you so much. So yeah, wish me luck on getting part 2 done. And yeah, that is all, folks. Don't forget to stay fluffy. Bye.
You have your own garbage dump of a room. Redecorate that abomination, not mine.
I love the tone, but it's abomination.
Yeah. Abomination.
We're back to the beginning. Coincidental?
Coincidental. Well, it's the food.
It's the food.
I got food. She's so nice to me. She gives me food. I love her.
That's your threshold for nice that
Yes.
she gives me food.
That's why I have a boyfriend, because he can make pancakes. I don't like you. No, I do. I love you. I don't like you.
You
I
do.
love you. I know you do. Forget it.
Get it.
Just forget everything. Focus on me.
Time out for thee. Focus on issues or focus on me.
Exactly. You get me.
At each other.
We get each other.
Nice. I like that. I like that too. Nice. Very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So what can I say except you're welcome? For the islands I pulled from the sea. There's no need to pray, it's okay. You're welcome. I guess it's just my way of
being me. You're welcome. You're welcome.
And thank you.
And thank you. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gay.
Yeah, you are.
I did like that. I mean,
I'm satisfied.
satisfaction.
She will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
How's she singing?
Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton.
And I'm not throwing away my
Shut! I'm not throwing away my shut. And you want to slip a country, I'm young, scruffy and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shut. I'm not getting scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, I'm amazing astonished. Sorry.
Yes!
Patton go.
Yeet.
Yeet! This bitch empty! Yeet!
I want to at least bring him his pizza.
Pizza, pizza, mamma mia! Yahoo!
Yahoo! What the hell? What the hell?
Isn't this also like an Avril Lavigne song?
And I don't think you want the hell.
I couldn't think of the melody.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Let's get my brother back.
Yes, let's get my brother back. Yeah, let's do this. That's Patton though.
Because they stepped with determination on the portal. Yeah! Yeah!
Determination.
How was the Terminator soundtrack like? Da-da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da! You never watched that. Okay.
No.
That's fine.
Do you all know what a Golfschläger is? I wanna know.
Comment below!
Hubschrauber-Einsatz, do you know that word? Eichhörnchenschwanz? Do you know that word? Or as the Bavarians say, Ohrkatzelschwarf.
What?
Ohrkatzelschwarf. Eichhörnchenschwanz. Ohrkatzelschwarf. It's a thing, it seems.
Germany is weird, you guys.
Yes, it is. Wir sagen ja auch manchmal nee oder so. Das passiert, das kommt ganz von alleine.